Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is on the Killer Queen event, so called because Kara kills Malachi with her mechanical arm. So anyway, this is the Commander 1 and 2. I call it the Commander set, and it's pretty easy with Balthashar. Um, so I'm going to show you how to do that with Balthashar. Obviously, there's other ways to do it, but what you want to do is start out in the corner over here. I have Ruby on. You probably don't want Ruby on. I have to turn Ruby off here. Um, I thought I had turned Ruby off, but um, I was able to save my Merc and get him in the corner before the red dot spider came. Um, So once all of the moving spiders or the aggressive spiders get in that corner, I just deploy uh, the Double D and Balthashar. Balthashar is unique because he can somehow outrange the spiders without. I mean, if you do the math, I really don't get it. He has the same range as other units, but he seems to be able to do it. Maybe it's his firepower. Sometimes they start to move, but he can get them before they shoot him. These red dot spiders will literally obliterate just about anything else. The only other thing that I think will work is the Double D, but it takes a lot more time. On the number 2 base, you don't have the option of replaying, so um, now you see these crawling spiders. I don't have to worry about them so much. Really, the ones I'm worried about are the red dot spiders. The crawling spiders, the large ones, aren't too big of a deal because they can't hurt you unless they touch you. And when they're a short distance away from you, it doesn't look like they're touching you, but they will touch you. So you got to be careful. Um, the ones that are really cause you damage are the blue ones, the little tiny blue ones. They will cause you damage. So you have to be careful of those guys. What I like to do is start over here where all the power plants are, and once the overwatches are out, look what I do. You see I use the move attack button. That way I don't have to individually target um, the units. The red, you get the red crosshairs on the move attack. It doesn't always work, so you have to be careful about that. You have to make sure that it's working. Um, you'll have to practice with the move attack button to make sure that it is working. You can also use the heads up display. We're going to do it here again, but I want to distract the overwatches with my Double D, and sometimes you got to play around with your unit to make sure that the 4 drones will go in the right spot. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just waiting for the overwatches to target one of my Double D drones, and now I can start moving in. And well, I'll stop here. Once you get the drone right, another drone will come in the proper spot, so you don't have to mess with it anymore. Once you get the drone correct, another one will come. Usually I can get out of here without getting hit at all, and so this first base is 0 damage altogether. But this time one of the overwatches got me, but nothing else on this base should get you, provided you follow this pattern. I've done a bunch of them in a row, usually 0 damage or free repair. Unless you make a mistake, this should not be any repair here for the number 1 base. I use the move attack all the time, so I'm really experienced with it. But if you are not, it might take you a little bit of time to get used to it. Just practice with that and don't allow yourself to walk into the range of anything. Okay, make sure that you see the red crosshair, not the white crosshair. If you see the white crosshair, you're just walking. You're not attacking. The red crosshair, you're walking and attacking the first thing so that you don't have to target every individual thing, because sometimes you can't tell which one is closer. But move attack will always attack the nearest subject. And that's why I use it when there's multiple targets, you know. See right there, normally that red dot spider doesn't get me. He got me there. Okay, if it hadn't been for that, this would have been a lot less damage. But that red dot spider got me. I don't know how, because he never gets me right there. That's actually a pretty safe spot. I move to the right, and he's targeting my Devin, my brother Devin, or he's targeting one of the... but he got my Balthasar that time, and that's weird. I don't know why. Whenever I make a video, something weird happens. But that doesn't normally happen. I move to the right, and I can target the red dot spider without any problems. You saw right at the beginning of the attack, there was a red dot on me, and that was his attack red dot. And so, he shot me 1 time. Probably cost me an additional 4 minutes of damage, which will probably mean it won't be free repair or instant repair. It'll still be free repair. It just take me a few seconds back at the base. Now here you have to be careful. Believe it or not, even though that these Overwatches are not the problem, they will draw you into the wrong area. Okay, so you need, and if it draws you in, then you're going to walk in front of a red dot spider, and he's going to wreck your day. So I'm very carefully taking out the Overwatch. It takes a little bit of time to take out the Overwatch. Maybe you can figure out a way to do it. I don't want my Balthasar getting hit with the Overwatch and then accidentally going to attack the Overwatch and walking through the path of another spider. So I'm going to keep him out of the path of the Overwatch by basically keeping a decoy over there. Once I reach, where the right side is clear, then I can see he starts moving forward because he got hit by the Overwatch, and he'll walk right into a spider. His AI is not very good, so I'm going to move here until I can get the Overwatch, or unless if I can keep one of the double D drones there, then I'm also good to go. Now I don't know if this is an epic turret or not, but it does cause a little bit of damage. But believe it or not, what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to get everything else out of the way so that my drones can target the Overwatch. The Overwatch doesn't kill the double D drones very quickly. It's all of the other things there, the other spiders, and he keeps moving like right into the path of the other spiders. So now that I've got the right side clear, I can actually reach the Overwatch. But you see the red dot spider coming after me up the right side? He will, if he targets you, he will cause a lot of damage. So do not let him target your Balthasar. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Balthasar or something like that. Okay, there. The Overwatch is now gone. Now I can essentially come in here with my Balthasar, I call him Balthasar, and I can start taking out the red dot spiders. They do not move. They are secure. Make sure that there's none of the blue spiders that move, because I've tried to draw them all out, but there are some blue spiders that move. And this left side has a little weird thing, because off to the left there is a jumping spider. Normally I don't get in his range, and so I don't worry about him. I kill him at the end. But this time he jumped out and got me. So normally he doesn't. That's just another weird thing. And he'll cost you maybe a minute worth of damage. One of the things that you need to know about the jumping spiders is you do not need to kill the jumping spiders. All you need to do is get them to jump one time. So I use at the end, I use a Merc. And you see, the reason I'm using Balthasar here to kill the Overwatches is because they have a green viral turret on them. The green viral will cause damage to your your double D, and you don't want that. Now see that jumping spider? He's going to come out and get me. Normally I can get down to this Overwatch, no problem, but he jumped out there. You see him? He's right behind me, sort of chewing on me. So that cost me a little bit of damage. You know, so we're probably at like 5 minutes repair time now. It's not that bad. It's these are minor things that you can avoid. It just happens to be that when I decide to press play and create the video, a little mistake happens. I'll show you. This is still going to be free repair. It's just not going to be on the map. But you should, with practice, be able to get out of here with free repair on the map. And if I come up with any other little tricks and things, I will show you. Now what I'm doing here is those blue moving spiders. Okay, I'm just killing the blue moving spiders, and I'm killing this one red dot spider. And look, he actually targeted my my double D. That never happens. And my double D comes out of here always without a scratch. He got a little bit of damage on him from that red dot spider. And so I don't know why. Usually when I am recording, it takes up some of my computer memory, and so that slows everything down. So maybe the timing isn't what it normally is, because it takes a lot of resources to make a high definition video. Anyway, so now that the little blue moving spiders are out of the way, we're back to bringing Balthasar in. These red dot spiders do not move, but you do have to be careful not to walk into their range. Make sure you're shooting the closest one. I don't use the move and shoot thing here. I just make sure that I'm sort of in the right area. I get the one in the front, and then I get whichever one I seem to be closer to. Then I get the turret in the middle, and then I get the back one. Don't forget about the back one. And now there's some jumping spiders on the left-hand side. I'll save them for the end. You do not have to kill them, as I said. All you need to do is get them to jump. And I'll show you that. I'll kill all the buildings by staying in the middle here, because I don't want to draw out any of the jumping spiders. they're just an annoyance, the jumping spiders. They can, if they catch you, if they jump right on you, they can cause you some damage. So just avoid that. Most of the turrets on this base are not going to harm you. The only ones that are really are the Overwatches, particularly the ones with the green. That green, if you get a bunch of drones down there, will really cause some damage to your double D. Now here we go. All the buildings are dead. I'm just going to throw one merc in here, and the jumping spiders should jump after him. Once they jump, the base is clear. See, they jumped and we're done. So, and that goes for all the jumping spiders. You don't have to kill them. They just have to jump one time. So let's go back and check out what's going on. Like I said, my double D didn't normally ever get a scratch on it. This time it did. So I'll take out Balthasar, who got a couple of little scratches on him. It's cool because what are we talking about? A few seconds worth of repair, really. So we got... I'm not using any of that other stuff, just these two units. And I do use, in the number 2 base, I use the Brother Devin, who still has a glitch on him, and he still needs 1 second of repair once you deploy him. I don't know why they don't fix that. But while we're waiting, we'll build some drones here, or some mercenaries. Really, I just need 1 mercenary for base 1, 1 mercenary for base 2. Base 1, you get the mercenary first. Base 2, you use the mercenary second. And my Balthasar is level 10. I'll show you that real quick. And my double D is not max level, but I think it is... Well, there it is right there. Definitely not max level. That's because I'm busy upgrading my Z77s, and there's my Balthasar, level 10. But the next video I do, he will be level 15. I've got all of the parts for him. I'm just waiting for my tech center to be done, working on my pilgrims, and then I'm pretty much done with the event. I'm going to need a couple of things for the pilgrim upgrades, but pretty much there's nothing else for me to buy. And so this was a pretty short event for me. Check out my video for the soldier bases if you're having difficulty with these commander bases. I do have a super easy soldier base video. Alright guys, see you next time.